my favorite holidays, not only because I get to make spooky, eerie, and gorgeous cakes, but because I get to do face painting. My kids love it when I paint their face. If you want to see how I did this little makeup getup, you can check out my other channel, Artsy Mama. I will leave a link in the description or in the information. That said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Gothic goddess cake. I've already pre-baked a doll dress shaped cake. And since I like a little filling in between my layers, I'm going to torte it. Oh, that crust is a little bit difficult to cut through, but I'll get it. To fill this particular cake, I'm going to put it back in the original pan, and then I'll layer the cake and the icing. After that's finished, I'll cover it up and stick it in the fridge to chill. Okay, now that this is all chilled, I'm going to put it on my tabletop pottery wheel. If you'd like to know where I got this, there is an affiliate link to all my favorite supplies in the description box. Just click that and you will find it. After I've used the bench scraper to mostly smooth it, I'll take a piece of a mylar folder and go over it one more time. It makes it really nice and smooth. And you can also bend the folder so it smooths over the curves as well. Here's my little doll. I think she's a little bit plain, so I'm going to take my eyeshadow and paint her eyes to look more gothic. Next, I'll use a little buttercream to stick the cake onto the cake board. It has been chilling, so it can be handled.
Move it into position. Next, I rolled out a section of red fondant and I placed it on the cake. Now I'm cutting it into the shape of the front of the dress. Next, I'll take a large circle of black fondant and drape it over that cake. Then with my X-Acto knife, I will use a wavy design and cut out the portion where the red is. Next, I'm tucking all those jagged ends under. And I'm fixing the folds to look more dress-like. Then I'll put my second circle on. It's slightly smaller than the first one. Pinch off that excess. And to avoid too much bulk at the top, I am going to cut a small circle out of the fondant. Fixing all the ruffles again. Here I'm flattening the top of the ruffles just to avoid excess bulk. Now it's time for the bodice. Using red and black fondant, first I cut out the front of her dress. I'm ruffling the edge of the black just a little bit to match the skirt, and then I'll wrap that around and shape it into place. I'll do that for both sides. And there she is, ready to put in the cake. I think I want her sitting up a little higher, so I'm going to stick a lump of fondant right under her belly. And my last layer of the dress, I'll just shape it right around, form the ruffles as I go. Now I'll put on the little ribbon belt. And a big black bow. To finish off the waist, I am gluing a royal icing mini rose. If you'd like to see how I make those, I will leave a link in the description box for that. Now that I've got all the fondant dress on her, I'll take some black royal icing and decorate the sleeves and the neckline. To do this, I'm doing little blotches of icing, and then I'll take a paintbrush and smooth the icing edges down. On the back of the dress, I'm making it look like it's tied. Oops, little mistake there, clean it up. Now I'm going to use the same brush embroidery technique to do the front neckline. And of course, some brush embroidered black lace on top of the red fondant. This is one of my favorite parts of decorating. Still with my stiff consistency royal icing and a number 18 star tip, I'll pipe a little design along the skirt line. I'm also going to pipe a small design on the other 2 layers. Here she is. Thank you to the person who suggested another Gothic cake. This doll was so fun for me.
Ooh, it's time for Halloween. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. This is my Gothic goddess. That's what I call her.
Thank you all for watching and for your subscriptions. Bye.